All right. So we're gonna dive a little bit into my grandmother and my mother, just a little bit, just a little touch, just a little tad. But I gotta filter out the people who can only pay attention for 17 seconds. Now that I got them off the front porch. All right. Now you get the serious side. So a couple of things that my grandmother and my mother taught me was how to love. Not because they sat down and they said, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. Let me show you. This is what you're supposed to do." No, they taught me by what they did, and whether you know it or not, whether your kid has behavioral issues, whether they're super silent or introverted or whatever may have you, kids pay attention way more than you think they do. And if you don't have kids, when you have kids, you'll learn all of the things that you used to do as a child, and you'll see it. It'll come back to you in real time. So therefore, you have to learn how to teach the lessons in the way that your kid understands. And then you get why your parents treated you the way that they treated you or did whatever they did. Now, for the people who have been traumatized by overt abuse, whether it's verbal, emotional, mental, or even physical. I'm not going to go into the other abuse. I'm not talking about your situation. I'm not. There's nothing that I'm talking about that has anything to do with trauma. In this particular TikTok. Now, do I touch on trauma? Yes, because I did go through trauma as a child. I did internalize it, and it took a lot for me to get over it. And some things I haven't gotten over, but I am in constant communication with positive people, and they help. This is the principle of surround yourself with wise counseling. These are things that my mother and my grandmother taught me. Because this is stuff that they did, and sometimes they would correct me on when I would bring friends or acquaintances around that they didn't agree with. Oh, they was on it like white on rice. Like they was all over it because they didn't like that person's energy. They didn't like how that person was treating me or talking to me. So all of these things, right? This constant care, this constant paying attention to my state of being, this making sure that I was okay, not just fed and clothed and hugs and I love you, but making sure that I was taken care of as a being. That was what love was. So as I got older, when I start reciprocating that love, sometimes it scares folks because they've never experienced somebody caring about them as a being, as a person. So you got to understand, when you love somebody for real, the first thing it's going to do is frighten them.